Hello viewers of the world. I just want to say that these kind of videos, my Basic Tuesdays, are going to be aimed at people who literally know nothing about makeup. Because I know that sounds hard to believe, but there are people out there who seriously don't know anything about makeup, but really do want to, and find that some of the videos might be a bit intimidating. So I'm going to make this sound as simple as I can without trying to sound patronising. But of course, if you are an advanced makeup user, and you do enjoy it just as much as I do, and know quite a lot about it, it's still good and fun for you to watch, because it's always good to remind yourself of the basics. You can't do anything else without the basics, so it's always fun to watch. Now, what I'm going to do now is, just to start things off, I'm going to do something really simple. I'm going to talk about what you should do before you put makeup on. And it might seem obvious to some, but to the others, listen up people. Okay, now, before you put makeup on, I would suggest putting your hair back, just keeping it out of the way. You don't want to show up on a nice night out with mascara in your hair, especially if it's blue. I'm speaking from personal experience. Maybe. Okay. Yes, I have. I went out to the cinema once with my friend, and as we was waiting in the queue, my friend leaned in and said, "Have you tried dyeing your hair blue? But, like, only a little bit." I was like, "Why would I dye only a little bit of my hair blue?" And she dragged me to the toilet and showed me I had a big blue streak here where I accidentally hit the blue mascara. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, but that was a good couple of years ago. So what you do, put your hair back, and then you need to cleanse your face, which most people think hot water soap done. No, it's actually better not to use soap because it can be quite waxy, and it just won't work for your skin. Now, the best thing to do is invest in a really good cleanser. Now, there are plenty of different cleansers on the market nowadays. You can get different types. It's called Witch, because it's got witch hazel in it, which is just a natural cleanser, and it's also used as an antiseptic, so cool. Now, mine's oil control, because I don't know about people of the world, which is what I'm going to call you guys from now, people of the world. But I find that when I wake up, especially around here, where my T-zone is, and down here, it's extremely greasy and really, really, I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. So I use an oil control. Now I don't know if Witch is an international company, so I don't know whether you can get this in America or Japan. I assume you will. Quite popular in Britain. But for people who do end up with greasy, oily skin, especially for first thing in the morning, or if you sweat during the day a lot, which is always gross, then an oil control would be better, but it is extremely difficult to diagnose. I sound like a beauty doctor. I should have one of those weird white coats. I would love that. Like if a top pot kit here, just a little brush is coming out. Sorry, I just reinvented scrubs. That would be a different John Dorian. Hey gal. Okay, I'm completely losing track here. Now, I also use Witch. This is a cleanser and a toner. So this I do use this first because it's foam. I love it. It smells so nice. And now I have no idea what to do with this. I'm just gonna let it melt away while I'm talking. Okay. Now I did think this through. Hang on, I'm just gonna grab a towel. Just like that. And I'm back, people of the world. Okay. Hands foam free. Okay, so yeah, that is a foam, as you just saw. And this is just a little liquid. And it really, really just makes your skin smooth, and it removes quite a lot of impurities in the skin, which is something I also want to speak about. If you have sensitive skin, sorry, then it is very, very important that you use something that can be used on sensitive skin. And I know that sounds really obvious, but I swear to you, it doesn't matter how expensive makeup is, it doesn't matter how designer or how brilliant or how flawless it is, most makeup will not cover an allergic reaction, and I'm saying that from personal experience. Concealer will stick to it, and not in a good way, it will stick to it and it will stain your skin. And it's just not a good look. So make sure you find something that is perfect for your skin, and also try to find something that's pH balancing. Because you'll find if you balance your pH in your skin, it's smoother and there's less spots. And you can also get cleansers that have spot treatment in them. So if you're worried about acne, especially if you're a teenager and you're hitting puberty stage, it's also good to have spot treatment on. Thankfully, I don't. I don't know why. It's genetic in my family getting spots, but I haven't got any. Now, something that also can affect the way makeup sits on your skin is dry skin. So what you should always do after you've cleansed, you should always use a moisturiser. Now wait for your skin to dry first, and let the cleanser work its magic. Now, and then put some moisturiser. Okay, now, I use Philosophy, which is quite expensive, so don't skeet yourself out. But yeah, I use this. Oh, it smells divine. I've actually run out. I need to get another one. That's how much I use it. I've gone through 2 tubs of this. Okay, this also has an SPF 20 in it. It's called Hope in a Jar, and I'm going to read this in front. Philosophy, Let There Be Light. Daily high performance moisturiser with a broad spectrum sun protection. Then it has it in French. I can't read French. Yeah, I can't read French. But it's vital that you put on a moisturiser, because if you have dry skin, especially when it comes to concealers and primers and foundation, especially if you're using powder, it is a big issue if you're using powder. It will leave like a little. It'll look like your face has been scratched. It'll look like you put foundation on, but before it's dried, you've scratched at your face. And especially if you're using bronzer or blusher and you get it on your cheeks here, it looks like you're having an allergic reaction. So please cleanse, dry, moisturize. Now, once you've moisturized, your skin will be quite sticky and you need to let it dry. Because if you don't and you put foundation on it, what tends to happen is the oil creates a layer on your skin, and if you don't leave it to actually sink in and you put foundation on top of it, it'll mix in with the oil, and then when you go out and say you rub your face or your hair, you don't have hair, it will take it away and you will lose your makeup. So that is always important. So let it dry when it's on your skin, let it sink in, let it soften your skin. But don't put foundation onto it until you're certain it's dry, because it means you'll end up reapplying it, and it'll also mean that your skin will look quite oily. So if you put anything like cheek highlighter on, or if you're putting bronze on the outside your face, it's gonna look sticky. You don't want that kind of look, I assure you. I've had that look. It looks like you've been on a long run wearing your makeup. It's not good. Okay, I think that's all I really want to say. I'm gonna put my Twitter down here. So if you have anything that you want to question me about, please go for it. And I'm thinking about a new makeup look for my next Made Up Friday. So if you want to leave any suggestions about that, or if you just want to put a comment or a video response, it's fine. So I've been stunningly fabulous, and I'll see you another time.